Alright guys, welcome back to the workshop. Today I'm going to be working on the Semi Gyuto. One new thing I'm going to try with this, which I don't normally do, is that I'm not going to be forging in a profile. Normally I would completely forge in the profile, but I feel like when you forge down the tang, the steel wants to go like this, and I'm just worried about those layers delaminating. So what I'm going to try to do is just forge this out as flat as possible, and then pretty much use stock removal techniques to finish out the knife. So one thing to note here is that I did a pretty extreme lateral draw on the billet with a cross peen, and it's left some pretty decent divots in it. So the first thing we're going to do is planish across the whole piece and try to get it as flat as possible. Okay, so that's going to be it for the forging. Just real quick, I wanted to answer, a couple of people asked me why I clamp the blades in between aluminum plates after the forging. I just find it helps to make sure that they're totally straight before I move on to the grinder. And there are steels that you can harden by clamping between aluminum plates. This isn't one, but still it'll get a little bit harder, so I'm sacrificing a little bit of the softness when working with the steel on the grinder, just to make sure that it's totally straight. Okay, so I just took the billet and I quickly ran it on the belt grinder just to see if there was any D-lams. Now there is a D-lam in this area, but I think it's going to be okay because we're going to be able to cut this off for the heel of the knife. So I'm just going to mark out where the tang is. Need a Sharpie that actually works. I always kind of like to design on the fly and then sort of refine it as I go on the belt grinder. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is zip off the excess with an angle grinder, and then I'm going to do the final profiling on the belt grinder. Alright guys, so the profile is all done. I'm really happy with the way this profile came out. It looks amazing. So, next thing I'm going to do is dip it in some ferric chloride, and I'm just going to etch it just to make sure that the carbon steel core is directly in the center. After that, we're going to move on to heat treat. So I'm just going to give it a dip in the ferric chloride for about 2 minutes here. Check that out. That is dead center. I was really careful with the forging to make sure that it came out in the middle, and looks like it went really well. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I just want to give a big thank you for all the really nice comments in the last video, so those are always appreciated. On the next episode, we're going to get to the heat treat, so I'll see you guys.